Beautiful Taurus energies, welcome back to my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. Life has been treating you great. Thank you so much for all your support. I love you all so much. Thank you for being awesome. So Taurus, let's see what's going on with you during this time of this reading. We're going to see what messages and energies are around you. All right, what are the things you need to release or let go of? What some opportunities might be that are coming or leaving? And just what can you do to basically get yourself back on track, or what messages are here in the form of advice from the universe for you. Okay, so overall reading, love, life, family, career, relationships, finance, whatever shows up, we'll talk about it. Okay, so the devil card is here. This is a Capricorn energy. We also have the King of Swords, so this is a Gemini Taurus energy. The Five of Wands is here, Leo energy. The Wheel of Fortune, okay. Taurus, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy. It's right underneath the devil card. Wow. The Emperor is here in the reverse, Aries. And the Five of Pentacles is here in the reverse with Taurus. And wow, the World card. Last card in the deck, Earth card, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, Taurus. Tell me what is going on with Taurus. All right, let's start off here with the World card. Hopefully this is not too wrinkly. The World card here is your overall vibe and energy for this reading, and there's a completion. Something is being fulfilled right now. Some type of fulfillment of long-term goal that you've been working on, just as a life thing, has been fulfilled or about to be fulfilled. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be feeling a sense of achievement, or just nearing the end of a significant project, something big that's taking place, like a big phase in your life. Okay, having a child, moving, getting promoted, shifting, buying a home, I don't know. But there's just a successful outcome here, and it's very beautiful to see. But there could be some anxiety here showing up as well, about what comes next for some of you. So, because like typically you guys like to know like where things are and where things are headed at all times. Like you're very kind of structured and mentally disciplined. So it's coming, it's there's some anxiety here for you for some reason. But I feel like everything is gonna be fine. I feel like you're reaching like some spiritual heights here for a lot of you, trying to find your place and understanding where it is in the universe. You're feeling very connected with yourself, and I feel like there's a sense of enlightenment and a deep spiritual connection here coming through for you, taking place within you. Okay, for those of you that are in connections, there's something here that's again maturing, taking place, completing successful completion of something, an energy and a vibe where things are transitioning into completed states. Okay, and I feel like there's just a lot of acceptance, or at least at some point there has been major acceptance right now, where things, you guys, you and this person, you and the relationship entity itself have like mutual understanding. There's harmony, but the potential for commitment's also there, so it may not be there at this time. Okay, I feel like again projects are going to be very successful. I feel like some of you, in terms of your jobs, you might reach like new financial heights with your new job, like as a promotion. I feel like you're working on a project, and the project's going to like give you a bonus or something like that, is what I'm personally getting, but it could be anything. Oh gosh. Okay, so the devil is here. This is current energies that are strong and amplified around you at this time. All right, like we said, this is a Capricorn card, but there's materialism here and just addiction habits around you. So some of you also could be bound by certain personalities or certain desires, or something is holding you back. So I feel like it's just could be you're finding yourself getting pulled into distractions and doing things that are kind of more like your shadow side. All right, like not your everyday side, but you're trying to deal with your own self here, because like your stubbornness sometimes can get in your own way. But I feel like don't get too caught up here in the material things is a positive message to come out. Essentially here, just focusing on the spiritual growth and just accepting a cycle completion and entering a new one here can like kind of help optimize some things for you. Right, your relationship here with somebody could be getting tested as well. Somebody could be testing you. The universe could be putting you through some type of test. Somebody's feeling trapped, okay, and overly, and there's an over codependence here. I mean, devil does that. So, just it's about recognizing and breaking these unhealthy habits here so that the balance can be restored. Otherwise, somebody's going to pull the other person down in the wrong direction. All right, but just be careful also with work. Don't overwork, don't overdo things. All right, there could be some of you that are attached to financial success, like we're talking about the project ending, the bonus, that's great and all, but just don't forget to kind of allow yourself to rejuvenate the process and the cycle and let the completion end so that you're in a good place. But you're dominantly coming through with some strong earth energies anyway, so it just feels like you got your stuff together, but sometimes of course we all get distracted is kind of really where I'm seeing it. What you need to let go of or release. We have some emotional baggage here coming in through for you with the King of Swords. All right. I feel like maybe some of you also could be, in a place where you put you like you're critical of yourself, or you could be kind of dealing with people that are critical, hypercritical, or somebody that doesn't see things on the same page as everybody else. Like somebody that is always just either they know more, they're smarter, they're better, they're strong. There's just that kind of energy coming in for you, and I feel like just kind of put that in a place where like it has its own boundaries, like establish boundaries for that. I feel like there's just the idea of always being right is okay, but it's got its place. Okay, so whether this is you or whether it's somebody else, it's like put it to rest sometimes, because it's just everybody's going to stand guarded and everybody's going to take their own position and everybody's going to believe in what they're doing to be right. So there's emotional, like baggage, if you will, like release. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, release also in terms of spiritual growth. Release the need for logical explanations for everything, especially when it comes to spiritual matters, because when it comes to spirituality in the universe, I feel like you find yourself kind of getting wrapped in the place where you have a lot of questions, which is okay and normal, but that's one place you can also work on releasing things so that your spiritual self is growing and evolving, and you're growing and you're maturing, and it also transfers into like the physical sense, so to speak. All right, so because patterns become habits and stuff like that. But again, just kind of embrace your differences here between you and other people, because there's somebody here you're not seeing eye to eye with, and I feel like they're always gonna like not also see eye to eye with. I don't know, it could be a mom, dad, family member, brother, in-law, I don't know, somebody at work, boyfriend, girlfriend, don't know. But it's somebody here that I feel like they kind of do have your back, you kind of do have their back, but ultimately you kind of don't get along for some reason sometimes. All right, with this Five of Wands here, we have a desire here to kind of have an opportunity for a new beginning, to fix something, to correct something, okay? Just put the competition and conflict aside. I feel like there's potential for growth through challenge. So if somebody's making something challenging, there's going to be a great opportunity for you to come out of it victorious by learning something from it and growing from that challenge. Somebody here may not want you to succeed, but you're actually going to prove them wrong, okay? But also for a lot of you, there's a new beginning coming through, and I feel like because it's the Wands card, this could also be like a new business venture, like a new promotion again, or some type of a new gig, project closing, something else starting up, some type of a contract, or you could just be putting yourself in a place where you're going to have like your own personal like goals and checklists and projects here, and you're just going to get yourself in a place where you're getting things done, and you're being like very dedicated, like passionate about those things, okay? In terms of like love, I feel like there's a new relationship that might start off with between you and somebody. It'll be starting off with some friction, like so like your story could easily be, Taurus, like, oh, we never got along, we are opposites, people would have never believed, and something happened and boom, something clicked. So you could be in some type of a magical connection in that sense right now, or something that's materializing or it's about to start. So be on the lookout for those people that maybe try to get to you and you're like wondering all the time, why is this person really crawling under my skin all the time? That could be somebody that's very interested in you here, coming through, coming back, it doesn't matter. But there's just somebody here that really kind of wants to kind of deepen something here, and I feel like getting to know them and getting to kind of start something new with them will lead to a whole new world of understanding of change for you in your own personal journey as well. All right. I feel like there's career wise, there's again, the whole, like, you've got some type of assertiveness that goes on with you, Taurus. So I feel like you're very positioned to kind of start a new business or do something along the lines where you can like run your own, you can be like your own boss, but not just boss energy, but like literally be in charge and take something from like zero to like a million like over time. So you have that ability to do that. And we also have here the Wheel of Fortune. which is another indication of some type of completion. But you know, this is significant changes here, and decisions are coming through for you. You're gonna have to make significant ones, okay? But I feel like luck and fate are on your side here. So you know, if you're one of those Taurus that's like takes like loves charging and taking those bold charge decisions and making bold moves, maybe there could be an opportunity for you to take a bold move. It could even be an ask, something of an idea that you're going to be talking to somebody, presenting it, and then boom, it's going to explode. It's going to take place. I mean, of course, you know, competition is always going to be there and people are going to always be jealous, but there's something here that can essentially literally light up for you in a very positive way. All right, so again, I feel like, again, there's a cycle, so it's the cycle's ending, there's a new beginning, so embrace the cycle, embrace the what's coming through it is like a high message here for you. And I feel like in terms of relationships, a new relationship here is showing up again, and there's a shift. There's somebody I feel like you don't get along with or nothing, out of nowhere, boom, they're gonna be coming in. They're gonna swoop you up. So I'm very interested, actually curious to see if anything like this happens. But I also feel like, you know, there's gonna be something that's gonna be deepening. So if you're already in a relationship and you're like, oh well, this does not apply. No, you know, take it as it resonates, but I could just give you a different perspective. If you are already in a relationship, there's going to be something that's going to be deepening. And we were talking about it up here a little bit, I think, up here in terms of the commitment aspect of it. Something that could be a deepening sense of commitment coming in for you, taking place as well. All right. So with the Emperor in reverse, you know, I feel like this is kind of lessons learned. This is the position of what we learned from the past. What do we need to reflect on? And I feel like, you know, it's a good message to, it's a good time to reflect on the, like, you know, on things like if you were too controlling or too rigid. I know this is an Aries card, but Taurus, hello, I'm a Capricorn, I get it. But if you're coming from that, kind of loosen up a little bit. I feel like be a little bit more flexible and a little less kind of bossy or authoritarian, just even on yourself. So just kind of, you know, be compassionate, but not because you're not. It's just more like it's just, yeah, the energy will lighten and you will replace that energy that you have lightened up and put it somewhere else, and it just feels like the burdens will be lighter. All right. And I feel like in terms of like, you know, reflect also spiritually speaking, for those of you that are on that journey, you know, how are like your limitations from the past, and how, what have you done in the past that have kind of stopped you and limited you, and kind of reflect on that and see if there's a lesson or some type of a like light bulb that goes on. Like that way you're not limiting yourself and feeling like you need to be stuck in that place until you get an answer for that one thing. Sometimes there might not be the answer because the answer comes next. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, so I feel like the Emperor here also, you know, is like wherever there's an opportunity where you feel something was resistant or problematic for you here, especially from learning from the past, find out what those issues are and learn to give yourself the forgiveness that you deserve or need, or also learn to how to do the give and take so that you're not like feeling like, you know, it's things are always in one way, and if they're not, then it can't be. Like, don't be that stubborn, you know what I mean? Yeah, think about like past decisions and like what it is that you can bring to change the process for yourself here, okay? The Five of Pentacles here, you know, in terms of advice moving forward, there's a strong recovery from hardship. You're going to be coming out of the cold kind of energy. You're going to move from a lack of abundance to major abundance, okay? So basically, I feel like you're going to be overcoming a lot of financial and emotional struggles, moving forward, moving towards security and support. There's going to be very like strong elements of that coming for you. I feel like this is also going to be a time of healing taking place for you right now. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to feel like the spiritual support is going to be filled up. So you're going to feel it stronger coming through. You know, some of you here, you could be moving towards healthy dynamics between you and your partner. Others of you are recovering from a relationship. All right, so it's just kind of like I said, the healing is also kind of coming through in the spiritual way. But there's also like a shift from like, again, limited money to like a lot of money, like limited abundance of food to a lot of something's coming through for you here. Okay, so I feel like the Devil and the World card here, you know, while one card is talking about completing something, it's, you know, be cautious of also becoming too attached to like the material things. However, the solution here is balance, right? Like, so balance with everything. And also I feel like with the King of Swords and the Five of Wands, you know, just from like a top level here, something here is going to help navigate you through the challenges. So you'll have the support. You're going to be more effective, okay? But just embrace, you know, open-mindedness and conflicts, especially where you feel like you are being stubborn about something, even again if it has to do with you, like even if it has to do with you and your own conversations with yourself, like catch yourself so that you can kind of progress from like, I don't know, like habits that keep you stuck sometimes, okay? But you know, the luck of the wheel is here, so use this good luck here to counteract any past tendencies, okay, of any kind of control issues, or if your senses are being overwhelmed. Embrace the change here, and I feel like there's a lot of flexibility if you allow yourself to be flexible in decision making and whatever it is that you're deciding on, okay? So Taurus, this is all I have for you for right now. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.